Another bit of 3D printing, another little car. Definitely got some weak points on this one. And they're stuck down well. Okay, need 2 hands to get that. Hi guys, bit of 3D printing this time. Actually got 2 here. That one's going to be a rubber band powered car, but this one is a continuation of using this small USB fan. I did one of these yesterday and put small 3D printed wheels on it, and I thought, let's have a go and see if we can go any better with CDs as wheels. So for this one, we're not going to have an axle going right the way through. We're using these nails as stub axles. They're going to be a tight fit in there. And then these are the hubs for the CDs. These aren't the ones I normally print. These are slightly different, and they're not quite right. They're actually a little bit too loose in there for my liking. So I'll put a bit of tape over there. But the idea is the wheels should spin on those axles, and they're actually a little bit tight. So I might open them up a little bit before we use it. Right, these are designed to be a tight fit in there. I've probably made them a bit tighter than I really need to do, and they might well split. But at the moment, I'm using this to push them in. It makes a difference what setting you have on your printer. I'm doing this on the standard setting rather than the ultra fine setting, so you can see the layer lines quite easily, which probably means these holes are a bit rougher than they would be if it was on the higher setting. I thought I'd record it just in case I do actually split one. That's not going on now. The other way is to use the hammer. This isn't going to be very strong. If we crash into the wall too hard at the end of a run, it's going to be a mess. I've lost one. What done with the other one? Oh, it's on the floor. There we are. And I've also made these just the wrong size. They're a little bit too loose a fit there. Well, they're a perfect fit, but I want them to be a little bit of a tight fit. So I'll have to put a bit of tape over the outside, or I could glue them. But I think I'll put a bit of tape over the outside. Need to make sure we don't foul the center point, because that's got to spin freely. I'll just demonstrate the other way of doing it. On a piece of wood. Make sure we don't do it too tight. I still want it to spin. And then, as I say, I'll have to decide what I'm going to do there. Right, those new hubs were useless, to be honest. I've ended up taping them on the inside to hold them in place. Well, they're running nicely, but no, they're not quite what I had in mind. But they will work, I think. So we'll stick the fan on it and run it down the kitchen. Just before I do that, that was the previous one with the 3D printed wheels, and it does run fine in a straight line, but when I tried to go round the pole with it on a tether, those wobble around too much side to side. Straight line, not a problem, which is why we've gone to CDs this time. Plug that in, stick it on there, let it go. So that works. Let's go back the other way. Okay, that works. All right, this might seem like cheating, but to reduce friction, I've taken one wheel off, the outside wheel on the front. As you can see now, we are going. I've got all the weight over the back wheels, so that takes the weight off the front as well. So we are now running tethered with a 3-wheel car. Because when you're turning a tight circle like this, the front wheels obviously really need to turn in, and they're all the time, because they're fixed, they're trying to turn out, and they're dragging the car out of the circle. Or at least they're trying to, and because they can't, that's just adding drag at the front. But there we go. Our tethered car, or our fan-driven car, is now going round on a tether. Yeah, not my most successful video. I was considering putting a pivot on the front there so we could actually turn the wheels in. So maybe I'll have to do another one. Maybe sometime. Not today. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.